Spriggan Polymorph. It's going to be available for the 15th through the 29th of May. Then Gwen is modeling the wonderful costume that's featured next, the Night Mother's Evangelist. It says, whisper the words in your heart and call for an unworthy person's death, or, if you possess the right skills, fulfill upon the sacrament on behalf of the Night Mother. I am the latter, as my robes proclaim. Care to know more? Says the Night Mother Evangelist. Yes. It will be available until May 8th, so only a few more days, about 3 more days. It might be gone by the time our episode publishes. But...
yeah, it pretty much goes, it seems to be going along with the Crime Wave event.
We also have the Morag Tong costume for Naryu, the Queen's Eye Spymaster, Song of the Night Ensemble, Majestic Dune Rider, Doeskin and Chamois Woodwear, Logger, Tree Thane Ceremonial Dress, Lizardly 4 Fabric Skirt Set. Those are all different costumes that are returning to the store. Most of them, and I would say, well, actually, it's kind of...
no, they are spread out throughout the month.
They're spread out throughout, yeah. And then all the way through June 5th is when the last one ends. So take a peek at the article for those dates. The Blind Arms pack is also coming for outfit styles, and this is Fanuit Hen seeks champions to defeat the blind path cultists that have invaded Bedlam Vale. Perhaps you seek more visible signs of your victories. Alter your weapon's appearance to match the blind weapons using the blind outfit styles. And of course, just like we said before, the matching mask will have a small chance to drop from the blind from Bedlam Vale, and the matching shoulder page could be purchased from Urgalog Chief Bane. So, having the achievement Lithe and Clever increases the drop chance for those items. I like these. They're kind of mirror-mory, kind of... yeah, they're kind of interesting looking. The bow is neat. And I do like... is that a mace, I'm guessing, or is that a two-handed axe? What do we think? I think it might be an axe now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I think it's an axe.
Looks like it's got double blades.
Oh, that is
Pretty cool.
definitely an axe.
Yeah. The Troll King's Arms pack is also coming back. That's back quite often from time to time. So that is from the Troll King and Blessed Crucible, if you'd like to alter your weapon styles to match his royal trolliness. And that will run through June 5th of 2025 from May 29th. Yes. So, the Ascendant Order crafting motifs are coming through May 12th. The Anaquina, or Anakina, is coming from May 19th to the 27th. The Swarm Mother Arms Pack is May 27th to June 2nd. Buoyant Arminger, May 29th to June 12th. And then Silver Rose, May 29th to June 5th are all coming. Crown crates. These are some of my favorite crates ever in the entire world. And it's probably because I'm a Bosmer. But it's the Wild Hunt crates. They're returning to the store from 10 a.m. on May 15th to 10 a.m. on May 29th. I love the mounts from these crates. I have a really big problem because whenever these crates come out, I buy them on PC and PlayStation. I think I have most of the things out of them now, though, other than the actual mounts themselves. So,
when did they come out?
May 15th. Yeah. I'm probably gonna end up spending some crown gems again. If you were looking for the ship house to return to the store, guess what? It's back from May 8th through May 22nd. The Fairwinds returns. Yes, enjoy sea-based living on the Fairwinds, a spacious galleon hailing from the Sisters. You have a bevy of travel options and a mere spin of the ship's wheel away, with ports of call in Volkugard, Davin's Watch, and Daggerfall. This is the one, this house will always be special to me because it's the one that we saw in Vegas, and our mouths dropped open like, what? Wait, what? This very picture. So fun. If you want a giant statue of Cal Grantide, well, guess what? May is your month, because through May 15th, from May 8th, you can get an ESO discounted plus Cal Grantide's Ascent furnishing and put it in your home, if you'd like. He can blow green fire, or yellow fire, or red fire. I think he's the one that changes colors, right?
I think
Anybody
so.
know? I think it blows all sorts of different,
Yes, that is the one that changes colors.
Yeah. Looks like all these next things I'm gonna read are ESO discount plus items except for the music box, so I'll get that out of the way. The Mother Morrowind's Sacred Lullaby music box will be available from May 8th to May 15th, returning. It is not discounted. However, Sithis the Dreadfather, Cadwell's Astounding Portal, Meridia Lady of Infinite Energies, the Harrowing Reaper Target Trial Dummy, the music box of Dawnbreaker's Forging, the music box of the Silver Rose, and the furnishing pack of Shad Astula Scholars will all be available for different dates as ESO plus discount items. So you can go ahead and nab those if you'd like as well. We have, I always say her name wrong, Syrian? Sounds
right.
Drunk
Serene.
Cat. Serene? I've only
Serene
done...
is always serene with her drinking habits.
This is true. I've only done her quest like once. I've only done Elsewhere one time, so I always get messed up and worry I'm going to say her name wrong. She is a house guest, and she will be available May 27th through June 2nd, and she's awesome. If you ever wanted a drunk cat for your home, now's the time. Personality, you can get the Thief personality, because why not, during this Crime Wave mini event, so you can get it through May 8th. And it says, if you're going to sneak for the love of Tava, don't do it half-heartedly. Hide, be furtive, lurk like you mean it, because I'm done bailing you out of the Abba's watch lockup. Zrajiti Kajit. There's a Minwi lurking! The Brassy Assassin personality is also available through May 8th. So if you want to stand around like Naryu with your hands on your hips, now's the time. Only a few
Best
more
personality.
days.
Best personality.
It's my favorite one. It's on like all of my characters.
It's in the top 3. It's definitely in the top 3.
I love it so much. Customizable actions, Malakat's heart. Let's try that again. Hi and bye, Minwi. Never underestimate any foe, and that includes the wilds of Hrothgar. Even the plants put up a fight here, which is why I use my ancestors' sharpest dagger and pray to Malakath with each sweep. So it's a customized action that returns to the Crown Store on all platforms from May 15th to May 22nd. Mounts. I'm just going to read these, not the dates. Umbral Striped Centurot, Harpy's Bane Durzog, Mind-Shriven Wolf, Iron Orc Welna, Auroran Zenith Warhorse, Auroran Twilight Warhorse. Oh boy. Pets available, Elder Dragon Hunter Wolf Pup, Sovngarde Wolf Pup, New Moon Wolf Pup, Mind-Shriven Scamp, and Half-Hatched Gwarling will be available as well. So, as you can see, May is full. It says, mark your calendars because May is filled to the brim with awesome deals and discounts you won't want to miss. Before you decide to purchase any of these exciting collectibles, don't forget to head over and stock up on crowns. Wow. Wow. There you go.
The little Gwarling's cute.
It's so cute. I have it. I love him so much.
I can't remember if I got it or not. I feel like I did, but I don't know.
He's so cute when they wander around and they like lay down and roll around. Adorable. Adorable little guys. So, there you go. Fact, Guar's legs go straight out in front of you when you're flying through the air. Oh, man. Okay. Yep, you got me. So last night, Minwi was trying to jump off of something on his Guar, and I took a screenshot, and I have a screenshot of this Guar with its legs fully extended straight forward.
Mm-hmm.
It's very silly looking. So, yeah. There you go. That's.
I'm not sure, but the
you
Gwar
got me.
animations might be my favorite animations for the mounts. They're not my favorite mounts necessarily, but the running
listen,
animations.
Guars just go faster because they have 2 legs. We all know they really don't go faster, but they go faster because they're on 2 legs.
That's what it feels like sometimes. Yeah, they are so funny. I love when you're in your load screen menu and you've got a Guar shuffled up in the background. I have one Guar, and I don't remember which one it is. I think it might be the Celestial one, and he just goes ham. He starts jumping around and swinging his head, and he's just having a grand old time.
You know what? That's Gwartastic.
So Gwartastic.
Yeah. Anytime you're on one, you're guaranteed to have a good time.
He's guaring up to go. I'm done.
Guaranteed. You better hope that nobody tries to contact you regarding your quarantine. Yeah. Anyway. Goodness.
I didn't say it was a lifetime warranty.
No lifetime guarantees. Goodness me. Alright, is it time for lore?
It's time for lore.
Time for lore. We have extended mount insurance. Yes, we do. Goodness.
After how much we spent at the staple, we better have it.
So, has anybody ever gotten a cup of coffee and it was like super hot and you got too big of a drink of it? And
oh my god, no.
And it scalded you?
Oh boy. I see where this is going. I'm muting. Can't stop laughing.
Well, I just, some people get scalded and some people don't. I just wondered. Does that mean I'm reading this?
I don't know. I don't know who's reading it. Who wants to read this?
Gwen, did you want to read the lore?
You know what? Never you can read the lore.
Oh, I can't wait to hear him pronounce all of these. Like
me
Nurnhild, and Mabjarn Flamehair.
Well, it sounds like you did a great job.
Let him try.
Okay.
Do it.
All right. So tonight's lore is on Joe Run, the Scald King. How was that?
No, please don't read it like that.
I changed my mind. You are banned from reading the lore.
Okay.
Alright. So I thought, since it is the 10-year, and we do have a new chapter coming up, maybe we should take a revisit back at our 3 leaders. And so this is going to be a 3-part lore series, and this week we're reading a book by Helgrer Lutvoice, Bard of Windhelm, on Jorn the Scald King. Born in 2nd Era 546 to Queen Mabjarn Flamehair, Prince Jorn grew up knowing that his elder sister Nurnhild was fated to take the throne. A singer of rare talent in a culture that reveres the power of the human voice, Jorn studied at Skald's Retreat on the Isle of Gold outside Riften. There, he learned all that could be taught by the most renowned bards of the Eastern Kingdom. He was dubbed the Skald Prince of Skyrim. Jorn spent most of his youth in artistic and philosophical pursuits, cultivating a broad array of artists, artisans, and performers throughout Eastern Skyrim and beyond. He spent time in Morrowind strongholds such Ellenhir and is even reputed to have visited Solitude, the capital of Western Skyrim, in disguise. Though he claims to have no interest in politics or the business of rule, his natural leadership qualities made him the unofficial leader of the creative community wherever he found himself. Though he received little formal schooling in the arts of arms and warfare, as little as any prince of the Nords could manage anyway, traveling across Tamriel was always a dangerous activity. His travels taught him less orthodox ways of dealing with trouble. Jorn was in Riften when the Akaviri of Dir Kamal assaulted the northeast coast of Skyrim in 2nd Era 572. Jorn and his closest comrades, the Pack of Bards, fought their way up the coast to Windhelm, arriving just in time to see its gates breached by the Akaviri. Jorn hurled himself into the fray, street fighting being something he had experience with, but was unable to prevent the fall of the city in the slaying of Queen Mabran and Nurnhild, the Brief Queen, who both went down fighting. Wounded and devastated, Jorn barely escaped the sack of Windhelm alive. Feeling for the first time the responsibility of his royal birth, he decided to appeal to the Greybeards for aid, and so made his way, stealthily but quickly, to High Hrothgar. For reasons that have not been divulged, the Greybeards decided to teach the Skald Prince a Thum, one that summons a hero from Sovngarde to fight for the tongue who uses it. But In Yoren's voice, the Thu'um became a royal call of valor, and the summoned hero was none other than Wulfharth the Ash King. Together, Wulfharth and Yoren, now claiming the title Skald King, rallied the Nords of eastern Skyrim, mustering an army from the Rift and the outer regions of Eastmarch. Then, fortifying Riften, Dirkhamel, moving south from Windhelm, found Riften defended by angry Nords, inspired by the presence of Wulfharth and eager to fight. So, Dirkhamel bypassed Riften and marched on to Mournhold, the Akiviri leader, assuming the Nords would be glad to see him go. That choice was a fatal mistake. Yoren and Wulfharth led their army in pursuit of the Akaviri force, and a Nord army entered Morrowind for the first time since the Battle of Red Mountain. The Akaviri army was caught at Stonefalls between the Nords and a Dunmer legion led by Almalexia. But the outcome of the great battle hung in the balance until a surprise intervention from a phalanx of Argonian shellbacks, led by a trio of reptilian battle mages. The Akaviri line was broken, and they were driven into the sea, where they drowned by the thousands. The Ash King, his purpose fulfilled, returned to Sovngarde. In Windhelm, 3 weeks later, Yoren was crowned High King in the throne room of the Palace of Kings.
Ooh.
Yeah, he earned that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Goodness. So I looked up his mom. Queen. The Queen Flamehair.
Mm-hmm.
There's a really fun little blurb on her. It says, Queen of Eastern Skyrim, who ruled from Windhelm. She was one of the wearers of the crown of Freydis. According to rumor, she was once outdrunk by Princess Irene of Alinor in a mead slamming contest. She had 3 children, Princess Nirnhild, her eldest and heir apparent Yoren the Skald Prince, and Fildgor Strong Prince. Mabjarn and Nirnhild were killed by Akaviri invaders in Windhelm, though they reportedly went down fighting. Yoren led the Nords in avenging their deaths. So I thought that was funny that she got outdrunk by Irene.
I'm pretty sure we will read that in Irene's book when we get to it.
Well,
oh, I love it. I can't wait.
You know that that elves have a high tolerance. I mean, do you not remember the scene from Lord of the Rings where Legolas outdrank Gimli?
I don't remember, but it's...
He's like, I think I'm
while.
starting to feel something. And Gimli laughed and passed out.
No, I do not remember this.
Yep. Anyway. So does that mean that he's technically a necromancer since he's summoning the dead?
No, he used the Thu'um. He used the Way of the Voice.
Yeah.
That's not a form of necromancy.
It's the same result, though, kind of, right? I mean, although I guess necromancy tends to be actual physical bodies, right?
Correct.
So I guess that would be the difference. He's just summoning specters.
Technically, there are 2 forms to necromancy. There's the soul magic, and then there's the actual But anyway, the Thu'um is different. Thu'um is separate. Nords are okay with Thu'um. Nords not okay with necromancy. Thu'um fine. Moving on. Where didn't the Dwemer go this week?
Well, let me think. I've already said I haven't seen them in Vivek, and that's one place that I went to do a few things. But I didn't see them in Grahtwood. I didn't see them in was it Stonefalls or Eastmarch? Wherever the kill 30 foes thing is at. Those places. I went to a couple public dungeons and didn't see them there. And I visited the Sword Singers Redoubt and stepped outside and didn't see them anywhere in that general vicinity. So kind of a wide span of places that I've been, and no sign of the Dwemer. So I have to keep looking.
All right.
No sign of a Dwemer.
No sign. So my question for you though is, how are we handling no more murder hobos when this week we are murder hobos?
We are murder hobos with a backstory. Excuse you. We have a reason for murder hoboing.
Well, it's just because of bonus rewards this week. I mean,
Gold. We like gold. There is no shame in that.
I like to get paid.
Look past the gold. What did you want for the gold? Do you even need the gold? Could you achieve your goals without the gold?
Sure, but it's more fun with the gold.
Gold makes things easier. We all know this. So, no more murder hobo questions for this week are: what reasons do you have for going to the Rift, since the house is going to be in the Rift? And if you could learn any shout, which one would you choose?
That's a tough one.
If you got to study with the Greybeards to learn only one shout, what shout would you learn?
Well, as far as my reasoning for going to the Rift, I suppose it would depend on if I have any particular quests that send me in that direction, or if I have any antiquities that I need to hunt for, things like that. Regarding the shout it all out, I would say probably the I don't know what it's called, but it's like a storm calling shout that just makes the it's from Skyrim, which is you just make the entire area a giant lightning storm, and it just blasts everything in the vicinity. I don't know that there's anything much more terrifying than someone who just makes the whole sky fall at you. If I'm going to go to battle against an army, I want something that hits the whole army, not just the guy in front of me.
That's fair. That's a hard one for me, because I kind of want to go like the traditional just Fusroda, but at the same time, I also used to really like the one that would like super speed or like shoot you off of stuff. Like how you can get to other platforms.
Wold.
Yeah.
The running one.
I do love that.
That's my answer. That's why I was able to like get it on cue. That's my answer.
Yeah, I think that would be the one that I would probably actually choose.
So you think they'll add more? You think we'll ever see shouts in ESO?
No.
No.
No, because they don't fit in the lore timeline.
You sure?
I mean, the only time we'll see a shout in ESO is if for some reason Yoren never needs to use his shout again, which he probably won't because it sounded like a one-time thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, the Greybeards already exist and are teaching shouts. If he was able to learn them, they're a thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we'll see it, but
I mean,
if we see it, it won't be us doing it.
You don't think so? I could.
Because technically, we've already seen dragons do it.
I was gonna say we see dragons do it technically, so yes,
right.
Yeah.
it does happen because they use Fusroda, but
So like, if we see any more shouts, it will be a scene thing. It won't be a we do thing.
No, I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you. I wouldn't be surprised if we did see something that maybe sent us to go see the Greybeards, and maybe we got like a skill line with that.
All of a sudden, boom! We finally get the Pale. We get a chance to learn one shout from the Greybeard. Everyone gets a chance to study with the Greybeards and go through some sort of tutorial and learn one shout. During this entire storyline is when we end up having to go along with like help out Yoren the Skald King and stop his evil brother doing evil brother things in the Pale again.
There you go. You just wrote it for him.
No, that's just me being silly. That's me just being Barty for a minute there.
yeah.
No, I was just... I don't believe
know.
any of that would ever happen. I'm just
Yeah,
playing
I mean,
into what Never's saying.
It's hard
It's pure
because,
sarcasm.
Yeah, it's hard because, like, one of the things that they don't like is the actual Elder Scrolls themselves, right? Like, they're like, followers of the way, don't worry about those. So, I don't know. I don't know.
That's just
You've posed a very interesting question, Never. Because, I mean, yes, they exist, but
they exist and can be taught. I mean, if the graybeards are there.
I would have to do more research on that.
Yeah, I could,
Yeah.
and along with kind of what Gwen was saying is, Yoren could actually send you to go study with the ones that trained him. Hey, I learned this power that helped me in this particular fight against fill-in-the-blank foe. You're going to need similar power. And
No, because they were saying he was specially privileged because he was a prince.
right, but if he sends us with his seal or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to have some tendency for it. I mean, like, the assumption when you're the Dragonborn is... Yeah, I don't know. I actually think... Okay, I'm thinking about it, and the more I'm thinking about it, I actually think I would hate it if they did that. Because I don't want to be the Dragonborn in ESO. I just don't.
Was Yoren Dragonborn?
No, he's Nord.
Yeah.
Ulfric wasn't Dragonborn.
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. And even along with what you were saying, even if we got a quest line to go and see what they go and meet the Greybeards and
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to like meeting the Greybeards. It's just interesting because isn't the whole thing about like the way of the voice that you're not supposed to use it unless you're really in true need? Like, it's not like a conquest tool. It's not like they're not supposed to use their tongue without reason.
I don't remember. But I mean, that would be why we would be going though, is because Tamriel threatening incursion.
You're on a pilgrimage with Prince Inscar.
Yeah, no.
You end up...
the more I'm thinking about it, I'm not on board. Not on board.
You're just like, I hate this. I hate this.
Not on board.
This is not okay.
Not on board.
Moving on before we may piss off Tracy.
I love it and hate it all at the same time. Not on board.
Well, all right. Well, there we go. Hey, y'all talked about it a little bit earlier, but there are a lot of players in ESO that have, like, they see content they'd like to do, but they don't really know how to get into that content because maybe it requires being in groups or being being able to be part of a bigger group of people, like a club.
I'm gonna skin a Khajiit.
Something like that. Would y'all have any advice, like where they might find an organization? Of any of those?
Yeah, they could go to the ESO Discord and look, and there's a whole list of a bunch of guilds in there. Social, PvP.
What if they wanted to hang out?
I trolled your trolling back.
What if they wanted to hang out in a club full of people like us, though?
Okay.
I would not recommend it.
We're going to trap you, and then you're going to be like, why did I ever start this? No. Yeah, they could go to loreseekers.club, and then they could join our Discord and fill out their short little questionnaire, if you will, that it will get DM'd to them, and then have it sent back, and then we hopefully will get them all added.
Yay! Those are called guilds, by the way.
It's a guild.
Yeah,
it's a guild.
Yeah, not organizations or clubs or.
Well, you said club, and I went to loreseekers.club because that's where I thought you were going.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're good. That's what I was getting at. I was building into the our guild announcements. Unless y'all had anything else to cover first, I mean, I think we're pretty well done, right?
Nah, I think we're there. Yeah.
All right. Well, so yeah, if you want to be part of the guild that we're in, which is Lore Seekers, which is available on all 3 platforms, then that's how you would do it. You go to that and do the thing. If you are specifically a member of the PlayStation Guild, or would like to be, and then become one, because you have to be to do the things we're going to talk about next. We've got a couple of activities that we try to keep up with weekly. We have a couple people that help us out with that and do a great job. So Mondays, if you like to go fishing, or doing Cyrodiil stuff, or go hunt some achievements, all kinds of things. We have somebody that helps with that. What is this person's name?
Well, maybe if you joined us more often, you'd know.
I mean, I feel like I just saw them in the chat earlier.
Oh, snap!
She was in chat earlier.
You can scroll back up and find her name.
You could read the notes.
Or she
I
can
know
just
it's
say
Moki.
LOL.
I was kidding. I was just trying to let somebody else, interact a little bit. Jeez. Moki.
Okay.
Yes, we have Mondays with Moki, and Moki does a great job of, heading that up. And that's Monday nights at
8 Central.
8 Central. Yes. So come hang out with Moki and others. Not me, because I'm working during that time. And you want to shame me for it? I'm just trying to take care of my family, Gwen. That was fake.
No, I was
not
just
really.
being sassy because you were being long-winded.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. But yeah, come hang out with Moki on Mondays, and go do some fun stuff. Real laid back, no requirements there. Tuesdays is Treacherous Tuesday. That's the day that we encourage everyone to group up and go do some dungeons. So if you are new and want to go into some dungeons for the first time, you can just ask for guildies to help you out with that. Or if you want to group up with a bunch of people that have done them 1,000 times and farm for gear or achievements, speed runs, any of that kind of
Run
stuff.
Fungo Grotto 1-3 times.
Yeah. And that will take you about 7 minutes or less. So that's Tuesdays. No time slots currently. But if that's something people are interested in, let us know. We can reinstitute time slots. And then we also on Fridays. Now this is not for the faint of heart. This is for only
Undaunted. Undaunted. I am
Undaunted.
so
We are
currently
undaunted.
daunted.
We are
Undaunted.
We are undaunted. It's Fearless Friday with Arthuria Dragoon.
I'm in the middle of banhammering somebody, and we're undaunted. Ding.
And that's our undaunted event.
Whack him with Volendrug. It's the best ban hammer.
Or be like me and screw up and pick up Volendrung, and then anyway. Okay.
Yep.
Proud
so
of you.
Fridays are 8 Eastern. 7
Yes.
Central?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so group up with Arthuria and go do undaunted things like the delves and the dailies and that kind of thing. So those are our regular activities on PlayStation. If you want to come hang out with us and do those, there you go. And if you would like to interact with us, because why wouldn't you? Because we're awesome. How can they do that?
Well, they can do it a couple different ways. You can follow us over on social media on X at Snugpod Cast. And yes, I promise I will get a blue sky made. I keep forgetting to do it. You can also send us an email if you want to ask us a question, or if you want to send us something lore-ish to talk about, or a response to any of our questions that we bring up on the show. You can email us over on snugpodcast@gmail.com. Or maybe you've been here watching with us on twitch.tv/snugpodcast, or maybe you review the VOD after the fact, and if you do, thank you so much, whether it be on here or over on our YouTube, where you can also search for Snugpodcast.
Yes, and regarding that, it may take a little time to get this video on YouTube because my broadcast broke when I apparently froze. My system didn't. Yeah, my system didn't freeze. I don't know what happened, but apparently when the game froze, It also ended my broadcast. So it's currently live. There's going to be 2 videos on there, but once we get the Twitch feed transferred over, we can pull those 2 down. But anyway, so if you're looking for it within the next day or so of hearing this, you might need to head over to Twitch and check for it there before it goes away. It's there for what, 7 days?
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So
You whirlwind sprinted right through those announcements.
indeed.
Or the social media, at least.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Do either of you have anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, I guess that's a wrap, and it's not even Christmas yet.
That's right.
I guess we need to go get some salt and pepper.
No. You need to kill well and often.
I was gonna say, I need to go steal some stuff.
That works too. All right. Well, for those of you that were here with us live, thank you for hanging out with us. And for those that are listening / watching this at another time, thank you as well. Hopefully this was a bright spot in your day. And we'll try to do it again next week at our normal-ish time. And until then, take care of yourselves, take care of others, be a decent person, and we'll see you soon.
Bye!
Sleep well, Tamriel.